Okay, we're in the closet.
You calm down now?
No.
See, we started this a second ago.
Yes, I'm calm.
And Nate interrupted in it, and you would have thought by Jeff's reaction that it was the end of the world, that we were on, like, freaking international, over the international airwaves, and we were live.
We were.
This is
very important.
The In the Closet podcast.
This is
recorded,
very important.
And it's very amateur. So
it's not.
If
it
the
is
kid busts
professional.
in,
it's important. The kids bust in. They don't respect the podcast.
He didn't know we were podcasting.
He still busted in, and he should always assume we're podcasting. He busts in
every night and does flips on our big beanbag chair, which looks really fun, low key.
It does.
Sometimes I want to join in on his flipping.
I was going to do it today, but you were laying in it.
Well, I had to try to get my eyes under control. Look, I don't know what's been going on with my eyes lately. I'm researching all these little taps you can do to, like, get the blood flow going so they're not as puffy and old looking. It does actually feel good. Listen, you could tell me anything.
Taps.
Yeah, taps. Like with your
That's the
ring
most
finger.
ridiculous thing I've ever heard
No,
in
it
my life.
stimulates the blood flow.
They say that about your penis, too. Oh, you can stretch it and you can pull it and you do this, it'll get bigger. It doesn't work.
I'm
Trust
not wanting my eyes to get bigger, moron.
I
want the blood flow to increase so they're not as puffy.
They play off of desperation.
I'm pretty sure that my under eyes and your penis are two totally different things.
They both are skin.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
We can put them together.
No.
That's weird, but...
Honestly, though, low-key, you could tell me anything would help my under eyes look younger, less wrinkles, less puffy, and I would put it on my face.
Well, here we go. I've got some ideas.
Of course you do.
I've got this new lotion, but it can only be applied a certain way.
See, why do you always take it there? You always take it there.
I do.
Yeah, you could have swung this around and been like... But Jeff just tried to drink out the wrong side of his cup. That's what you get.
Did.
You should have seen that, y'all. That's funny. That's why we should video this stuff.
We do need to start videoing.
Are you turning me down?
I'm trying to turn... I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to turn the gain down. I'm trying to turn...
Don't turn my gains down, bruh.
Oh, my God.
No,
because you keep going into the red.
Okay, I'll back up.
Because you're so freaking loud.
Is all you do is complain?
Sort of. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes that's all I ever do.
No, but honestly, I play into these ads that you could say, take rose petals, dip them in freaking petroleum jelly, freeze it, and then put it on your eyes, and it'll decrease the puffiness. I would do it. I freaking had I had tea bags on my eyes the other day.
You got teabagged? Your eyes?
It felt good. But
the tea bags on your eyes. Put caffeine on them.
It's supposed to say the caffeine is supposed to help. It certainly couldn't hurt in the condition that I'm in. I'm aging rapidly, and I don't like it. So if anybody is listening...
We're not buying anything. So
no, if anybody's listening and has any good home remedies or something that's extremely inexpensive, like don't buy all these products that Eva Longoria is promoting or whomever.
You're going to get we're going to get a DM. You're going to get a DM. Some guy's going to be like, just meet me. I've got this special stuff. It'll make your eyes perfect again. I'll be in a van.
Down by the river.
Be a white van with no windows. Just knock on the side door, slide it open. You can get in.
Well, that's where I would end it. Like, you had me until you can get in. I would go meet a crazy, weird van on a side alley with no windows if they say they have something to make my eyes better. But I'm not going to get in.
I don't know about you.
I told you I'm desperate. Desperate times is desperate times, Jeff. You've got to do things. I would do it. I'm serious. Like, I'm that desperate. Look at my face. Look at my eyes. I look like I've been the president for 4 years.
That's not true.
That's how bad my eyes look.
That's not true.
That's bullshit. Yes, they do.
That's not true.
Anyway, other problems. This is a first world problem. Are you ready for me to lay this on you? And I think I brought this up before. Maybe not on the podcast, but definitely to you.
Bring it.
Okay, so let me paint the picture first. We have an amazing bedroom. Okay, our bedroom is huge. We have an amazing bathroom. Our bathroom is huge. However, our bathroom is above our garage, which is not heated. So our bathroom is really cold in the winter. Like, you wouldn't believe how cold our bathroom is.
Oh, please. You're so dramatic.
So I go into the...
Jeez.
I'm not being dramatic. Is it not cold? Next time you go in the bathroom, you say a damn word. I'm going to be like, okay, Miss, you're dramatic. You complain about it too.
No, it's colder.
The first thing you do when you go in the bathroom is like,
I think everybody's winter, their bathrooms are colder than in the summer.
Not everybody's.
Everybody's.
I've never had a bathroom that's this cold.
Unless they're got so much money they can have heated tile.
One of my friends
And
does,
that's
and
not
I hate her.
happening.
I hate her. I'm not asking for heated tile.
Right.
Here's what I'm asking for. So we have a big bathroom, right? It's open, sinks, whatever. And then we had this little potty room, which you all know what I'm talking about. Everybody has like a little potty room. Not everybody.
Individual shit.
Individual
Yeah.
little potty room, I like to call it.
It's great.
It is like an outhouse. I now know what it feels like to live back in the day of outhouses. You
Hey,
walk
if
in.
there's any Amish people listening, we're sorry to insult you. With
I'm not
her
insulting them.
comparing our bathroom that's in a nice home to your outhouse.
I just said we have a nice home and a nice bathroom, but our freaking little potty room is like an outhouse. It is too. It's like you're walking outside in winter without shoes on. Here's what I'm proposing: 2 things for this little potty room.
Here we go.
This is the Potty Room Podcast. Welcome. The floor is really cold, and here's a solution. They make those little round rugs that like goes nicely like around your
Knock
little
yourself
potty
out.
seat.
Go to Pottery Barn.
I don't think
or
that they're
Walmart,
open anymore. Okay, I'm
or-
thinking Walmart. Like they're $6. Oh, now who's in trouble? What is that?
That's to put the chili in the fridge.
Okay, those are like
That's
$6 or
code.
$6 or $7 that we can get.
Really?
Here's-
Well, why have you waited so long?
Here's the next thing. I would propose, and I think they probably make them. In fact, I'm going to Google it. I'm going to research it. I would like a heated toilet seat.
They definitely make heated toilet
Can we get
seats.
one, please?
I don't know yet.
I know they get some that play music.
Screw that. We don't need.
I
I don't need music
want
playing
a
while I'm taking a
heated. This
deuce.
is first world problems.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of.
A heated toilet seat.
No, it plays music. Like I'm freaking taking a dump to Mary Had a Little Lamb on my toilet seat.
Like, could we have it where it's just like, okay, we don't need to heat it all day, but like it comes on a timer and it like, I don't know, 4 p.m.
Can't you just
and
turn it on?
Can I finish? No, because it's going to take a while to heat. I don't want to like hold my whatever it is I need to do until the seat heats up. So it's on a timer, like our Christmas wreath down there.
How do you know this? You haven't even researched it.
I'm making it up. And we put the timer where it comes on at like 4 p.m. because that's
These
when we
aren't Christmas
Can I
lights.
finish?
They're not
Gosh, you're being
Christmas
rude.
lights.
It comes on at 4 p.m. like when we get home, and then it stays on until
God.
like 6 a.m. until we're up 7 a.m. 8. Okay, let me redo it. Let's do 6 p.m. to 8 a.m. because that's when we'll use the bathroom in our
Right,
room. Any
right.
other time we're downstairs. Is that so hard to ask?
Our house is gonna burn down from a freaking toilet seat.
No, it's just a light. You don't want to burn your buns, buddy. Just a little warmth. Like,
I'm not your buddy.
you know what I'm going to do? Here's what I'm going to do. If you're not going to get me a heated toilet seat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a heating pad, and I'm going to plug it in, and I'm going to put it on top of the toilet and shut the lid, and I'll make my own heated toilet seat, mofo.
Look at that. Look at
Redneck
that.
style. I got a solution.
Genius.
I hate being cold. I'll figure it out.
Why don't you just look it up and see if it's cost effective to purchase a toilet seat
I'm going to Amazon
that's
it.
heated?
Heated toilet seat. What would you call it? Heated toilet
A
seat.
heated toilet seat.
All right, here we go. Heated toilet seat. Toilet? Hot damn.
Here we go.
They
people.
make them.
Of course they make them.
Heated nightlight toilet seats. $111. It's so worth it.
Oh my god.
Well, here's some heated stickers for toilet seats for $30.99. I'd try that. They make them, people. They make them. Warm and comfy soft fabric toilet seat cover. That's like what our grandmas used to have. Remember those plastic? Like, so our toilet seat's porcelain, like the whole toilet. But did your grandma, why are you looking around at the equipment? You're so distracting. Did your grandmother ever have like the soft plastic, like padded toilet seats?
I don't know. Both my grandmothers were dead by the time I was 8. Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm sorry, I didn't think about that before I said it. Did your grandfathers?
No, their grandmother would have to
Have
put it
you
on
ever
for
sat on anybody else's grandmother's toilet seat that was padded? Do you know what I'm talking about? They're soft and...
I know the pad on top of the
No,
toilet top.
not that. When you actually put your tush on,
No.
it's like plastic, but it's soft plastic and it's cushion.
I know, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Anyway, whatever. It is what it is at this moment. But I need to invest in some slippers because there's something else about our bathroom while I'm complaining. It's slippery.
It is
Why
slippery.
is our bathroom floor like an ice rink now? As far as
it just got slippery within the last
do you think it's
few
the
weeks.
cold?
I don't know. We should research it.
Because first of all, Jeff blamed it on my hair products. He's like, it's probably your hairspray. It's probably the stuff you spray in your hair. But I've been using the same hair product for years, and why would it just now be doing that? So it's not that, and it's in odd places in the bathroom that I don't even spray my hair. Like it first started out by where I fixed my hair, but then it started moving around, like the whole floor. Just forget it. Let's just tear up our whole floor and get a new one.
A heated one that's sticky.
So here's what we need. We need old grandma and grandpa slippers.
Yes, I've got mine.
That have grippers on the bottom.
I got grippers
and as soon
on
as
mine.
we get out of bed in the mornings, we put those on and then we won't slip around.
Step right out on them.
Oh my gosh, we're getting old.
We're going to name that keloid.
That's mean.
We're going to give it a name.
He's being mean. He's making fun of the keloid that I've had on my nose ever since I got my nose pierced. That's mean.
Oh, no, it's not. You talk about it all the time.
I'm very insecure about it.
Oh, whatever. It's a joke.
I am insecure about it. Why would you bring that up?
You brought up my dead grandmother's.
I didn't mean to.
Well, that's just it.
I wasn't doing it for meanness. I was just talking.
I know. I don't care anyway. It's a joke.
Well,
your keloid is fine. I just thought I'd bring up a funny. You're the one that jokes about it.
I do not. I never say, let's name this thing. I say, I'm going to rip this nose ring out so I can get rid of it. It's been over a year. Why are you flexing your nostrils right now?
Same thing. Was I flexing my
Yeah,
nostrils?
you're
I've
like-
always wanted to do that, and I don't know how I did it.
You put it like this. You're doing it right now. Why would you make fun of my keloid? I don't make fun of your insecurities.
I'm sorry. I didn't know it was an insecurity. Is that now you're tapping it with your middle finger?
I'm tapping my
You gotta
eye with my
flip
middle
me
finger.
off.
Yep.
You feel better?
Yep. You know what I had to do tonight? So I was doing my Zoom class. By the way, if you need a good fitness class, you can join Angie Fitco on Zoom.
That's right.
A little commercial. You can be from anywhere. You don't have to be local. You could be,
From
any
freaking
state,
London,
any country.
South Africa,
You could be on a business
Illinois,
trip, wherever. You could be
California.
on the farm,
If they'll let you.
whatever.
They may have closed Zoom
That's
down
probably the
now.
only thing they can do in California is Zoom.
Probably.
Anyway, so I was trying to explain to this girl, we were doing Frogger glute races, okay? She was like, what's that? I've never done one. And I was trying to explain to her, and my words weren't working because I was trying to explain to her how to get into position. And it wasn't working. I was like, all right, listen. Get in the gynecological position and pretend that your doctor tied your ankles together. That's the position you need to be in. Boom. Done. It worked. She was like, oh. So she got on her back. She put her feet together and her knees were out as far as they could go.
She got it right away.
That's how I'm going to start describing it. Get in the gynecological position with your resistance band on, but pretend like your doctor just tied your feet together. That's
like
the
it,
position.
yeah.
So if you need to do a Frogger glute raise,
Put the balls of your feet
you
together.
do that and then you lift your hips towards the ceiling.
You pump it.
Right. Well,
Pump to the sky.
of course Jeff would say it that way. Is our dogs out there chewing on something?
I don't know. I'll go look.
So see, we put our dogs at the top of our steps when my clients come in because if you don't know, I can't remember if we talked about this on a podcast yet, but I'm training my clients out of my basement, whatever. So we gotta put the dogs at the top of the steps because it's the only place we can put them to actually contain them, and then we just block off the steps. Well, they think that it's a fun hobby to chew on the door frames.
One of the dogs is a puppy.
That we know of is one.
No, Callie's never done it.
Oh, of course, Callie.
No, I'm not saying that because of that. She's been here for 3 years. We haven't had that issue.
Well, we've never pinned her at the top of the steps either.
She lays outside of our door for hours when we're in here.
True.
She's never chewed on it. Malibu has those baby teeth. She's got a bone right now, so she's chewing on that. So we'll just have to keep the bones. She's chewed a little bit of the door frame at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's that. That's my stories. So,
That's it?
yeah, that's it. Other than I went shopping today with Maddie. And if you don't know, let me school you. I hate to shop.
You don't like
I had
to
the
shop.
money to shop with, so it wasn't like a stressful situation like, oh gosh, we got to do this. And, well, we're always strapped for money, but we put money away for Christmas.
Right.
And so we had it there ready to go, readily to be used. But I still hate to shop. But I was proud of myself. I was very patient. I didn't rush her.
That's good.
I just kind of hung out,
Yeah, that's good.
We just went to Marshall's and
Enjoyable-
Target. That's all we
enjoyable
did.
afternoon.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. We had a little drive down there, but like I told you earlier, I put on my Christmas music. Found out that there's some Christmas music that I've always listened to, and I've actually listened to the words, and I'm like, huh? What are you talking about? So we might talk about that on another podcast, because I'm sure there's other Christmas songs that like you hear all the time, but you've never really listened to the words.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I think some Christmas songs might be a little weird.
Well, the one you showed me tonight was weird.
It's weird. You would have never listened to that song in that way, and we've heard they play it on the radio all the time.
It would almost be hard to listen to the words without reading them.
I did though in the car, and then when
That's
I
my
when I heard
point.
her say this one thing, I was like, "What?" And so I started it over, and I kind of put the words. Well, I started listening really carefully to the words. That's what I did because I was driving, so I couldn't really
Right.
read the lyrics. But we'll talk about that maybe later. But yeah, other than that, that's all I've got going on. Other than being in a little bit of turmoil with Nate's science teacher, which I hope he doesn't listen. In fact, no, I hope he does. Nice guy enough that I know of, but we're not seeing eye to eye, so we're gonna have a little powwow tomorrow.
Cool. It sounds really fun.
I really am. Oh my gosh.
It sounds like
Why do I have to do
lot of
this?
fun. Because you couldn't stay off me years ago, and now we have kids.
Listen, I know there are so many good teachers out there, and I know that if you're a teacher,
God bless you.
yes, it's really a hard time right now to teach. I can't imagine, because I kind of do it, but with adults, because I do classes when they have people live, but I also have people on the computer, and it's very difficult. But again, they're adults; they're not students,
and they
choose to be there. Like these students, I can't even imagine what obstacles they face and like trying to communicate with the parents. And I will say, Nate's school is doing an amazing job with communication. I cannot stress that enough. But all teachers aren't alike. I'll just put it that way.
Very well put.
Right. So, anyway,
There's some good teachers, and there's some not so good teachers.
I'm not saying this teacher's not good. I just think that we're not. There's something.
There's a glitch in the
There's
system.
a glitch in the system between Nate, and I got to figure out what it is if I'm going to survive. Because tonight I was almost in tears. I was almost in tears tonight because it's the last class of the day. Well, thank goodness, because then it would ruin the whole day. But there's always something. There's always something that won't work. There's always something we don't understand because it's science and it's hard. Sixth grade science is not easy
No, it probably is not.
unless you're a science person.
Right.
So anyway,
You know what I got in the mail?
bills.
Well, other than that, what is crazy is the whole subscription without realizing you're buying something and signing up for a subscription.
What do you mean?
Like I signed up and I bought that cologne from Manscaped,
Right.
and I bought the Manscaped trimmer
Right.
from a ball sack, and then I didn't realize that when you buy the Manscaped ball sack trimmer, what is it? The lawnmower or something, I think's what it's called. I didn't realize that the blade, which is nice, they send you refills on the blade that they charge you $15 for, like the top, like the one so you don't nick your sack. And I say sack, I don't even really use it on my sack that much. Use it on your face, use it on whatever, but they charge you and they send you a refill that I didn't sign up for, and if I did, I don't remember.
There had to be something in writing.
Maybe.
Little, tiny.
Well, whatever. And I went in and canceled it
Okay.
after it was already sent, but I went back in so I didn't do it again. The cologne I'm leaving. They send it. They refill it every 6 months. I like that. I don't have to worry about cologne. It's
Yeah,
coming. You
it
like
smells
it.
good.
You like it. I like it. So I'm going to keep that going. But those came today, and they threw in with it. That's how they get you on the product. They threw something free in there with it. It was foot deodorant.
Now, I might need that.
It's in the, no, it's in my bag in there.
Did you use it tonight?
Yeah.
I smelled something different in the bathroom. I was like, that smells really
deodorant.
good. I can't believe I'm smelling your feet right now.
I don't know if they'll smell good because I've been wearing shoes.
You're really gonna have me sniff your foot right now?
My shoes on the inside. My socks on
So
the
you
inside
have
out.
actual foot deodorant.
Actual foot
Okay.
deodorant.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me smell.
But
Nope, I still smell feet.
that's because I need to put them on now. That's what I need to do is put them on now.
I still smell feet,
Well,
but I smelled something really good
here's,
in the bathroom
Here's what
earlier.
you're supposed to do. After you get out of the shower or when your feet smell funky, like right now,
Yeah.
you're supposed to spray the foot deodorant all over your feet
Sounds appropriate.
generously
Okay.
and let it air dry.
I need to know if that's what I was smelling
You know,
earlier.
we're going to do it right now.
Oh yeah, go get it. Because you have great feet. Jeff has great feet. Let's talk about feet for a minute. Jeff has great feet. But I mean, he's a man, and they don't always, obviously smell great. But like they're soft. My feet are terrible, and they smell bad. I need something for my feet that will fix all of it, more than just the odor. Which if I used my lotion, I probably
What do you
would.
mean by great feet?
You have great feet. I tell you that all the time.
You like my feet?
Yeah, I tell you. How do you get your feet so soft? Let me smell that, and I'll tell you if it's what I smell.
Honestly, there's times when I think, and I've never done it because I feel weird about it. But there's so many times I want to ask you if you could rub my feet, but I don't.
I
want to
would.
ask
I've told you I would.
because I feel like it's nasty. I feel like feet are nasty.
Let me smell. Yes, I think that's it. It smells like almost like essential oils, but there's something else to it, and it smells really good. Let me smell the bottle. So this is from Manscaped, right? Manscaped Foot Duster, foot deodorant with active pH control, and there's a soothing.
It is soothing right now. I soaked my feet, people. I soaked my feet with foot duster.
It does smell good. Made without sulfates,
Oh, God,
parabens,
thank
or
God.
dyes. Without, sorry. Yeah, that's what I smelled tonight. It was
It's not
really
bad.
good. Yeah.
So there you go. I just wanted to share with people my Christmas gift, foot duster from Manscaped.
That's awesome.
Yep. Didn't even know I was getting it, but it sure was nice of them to send it. Water, alcohol. It's got all kind. I'm not going to read all this stuff.
It's good stuff. I approve.
Wow. It feels good. My feet feel good. You should spray it on your feet. Give it a shot.
I might when we're done here.
It's a good feel. They keep coming up with products. They got the ball toner. You spray that on your balls. It's kind of got a similar, scent feel to it.
Yep.
I don't know what it does, how it tones anything. I don't understand how that works, or if that's just
I don't
a
know
play
how-
on words.
I think a toner is like, toner, I would think like tightens. Like if I put a toner on my face, it tightens my face.
Okay, maybe
makes
it's
things more
supposed to
even.
tighten
Does it
I
tighten
don't.
you?
I never paid attention. I've just sprayed it on there, and then I don't go
Or
near.
maybe it's just
I don't
toning
go
the
back there
scent.
again.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I spray it on there and then just video my sack
Yeah.
for a few hours, see if it gets tighter.
Maybe
More tone.
more tone. You should do a whole science
Time lapse.
a whole science lab on it. We can do a hypothesis, and we could do a dependent variable and an independent variable,
Oh my
and a
God.
control and a constant, and see what the outcome is.
Wow, you're a freaking scientist.
I am a scientist, 6th grade science. Boom.
That's impressive.
If I use this ball toner, my balls will be tighter because what's the rest of the hypothesis?
Because it does what it says it's going to do?
Because it does what it says it's going to do, and then you test it over time. What's the independent variable? What's the dependent variable? We're losing listeners, but I'm just saying that's the kind of stuff I'm dealing with.
You're so smart.
I honestly, I'm not even going to lie right now. There are parts of me that feels like I am getting smarter. I'm
are
learning
getting
about
smarter.
fractions again. I'm learning about astronomy and phases of the moon and seasons and solar eclipse and lunar eclipse. I am learning.
That stuff's kind of interesting.
I'm learning
though,
about World War I again that I never really learned about before because I checked out,
Yeah, you don't pay attention when you're young.
Right. And now
You're not interested in that. You're
and now I'm
interested
an
in
adult
90210.
learning on a 6th grade level, and it seems like it's working for me. No, it's just because I'm a smart person. It's just because I'm not interested.
It's not your interest. You're forced to do it now, but you're actually
Right.
you're actually like, wait a minute.
Right.
What happened?
Right.
Yeah, because when I did the history the other day, I like that. The science stuff, some of it, especially the space stuff's kind of cool.
Well, you can do it from now on. Boom. You said you liked it. You got it.
Some of it. And, I mean, it's kind of wild how the Earth works. You know? Like you said, the
It is.
eclipses, the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse. Got your, what are we doing, a science podcast?
It's the astronomical phenomenons.
Astronomical phenomena. And then
It's
we've
day
got,
and night, seasons, lunar eclipse, solar eclipse. See,
You know-
Mr. Patterson, I listen.
used his name.
I don't care. It's his
You-
science teacher.
True. Off that, so do you believe in other life forms?
We've talked about this.
I know.
It's been a while. Do I believe in other life forms? Oh gosh. I mean, I don't not believe.
It's starting to come
Do you
out.
mean what do you
There's
mean?
been so many instances hidden from us by the government.
Like what?
I'd have to let you listen to the podcast I'm listening to right now.
Is it a
So
Joe Rogan
much.
podcast?
Yes.
I already knew.
He has the experts on there. It just has from the 50s and 60s. They hid that stuff.
Hid what? Like what are these light? What are you talking about?
They
There's
hid
other
that
life
there
forms
was.
that's in
There.
on our planet. I'm gonna try your foot duster.
No,
real quick.
I'm saying like UFOs that have come to our planet. There's a UFO over the White House that got shot at.
No,
once.
there wasn't.
Yes, there was.
Oh my gosh, you'll believe anything.
I won't believe anything.
Give me how
They
what,
have
how they back
tons.
that? How they back that?
Tons of proof.
How what kind of proof?
I can't go through all that right now. We don't have the time.
Oh no, give me some proof. Give me one.
I'm
You're
telling
making
you.
stuff up. No.
I'm not You're using my freaking stuff.
Oh,
You're
that's
gonna be
refreshing.
happy. It's refreshing.
No, really,
It's definitely
honestly.
refreshing. There's so much. It's crazy. I'm gonna when we're sitting around late, I'll Google some stuff, and I'll show you. There has been other life forms. We're not alone.
I'm not denying that maybe there is, but I don't think that there has
There's
been.
too many dimensions. There's too many.
They didn't fly over the White House in a UFO, Jeff. This is not like a comic book. This is real life.
They have the fighter jets.
Who's inside this UFO? Are they little Martians?
Listen.
Are they little green Martians with little antennas?
Don't be
Are they?
condescending.
Are they?
Do not be condescending.
You'll come with me, Jeff.
Okay, I will.
Epe, come
Listen.
to my spaceship. Is that what they
Listen,
do?
No, that's not what they do.
How do they sound? What do they look like? Who are they? Have they been
Listen.
seen?
Here's what they've seen. These unidentified flying objects, fighter pilots, they have them on radar now. They watch them. They've chased them. They've tried to catch up with them in our space. These things are going from thousands of feet to inches from the water in a matter of a second.
Jeff, you do know.
There's no wings. No, there's.
Oh my gosh.
Please
come back down to Earth, Jeff.
There's life forms that are
It's
so
lights
beyond
or something. No, you cannot tell me
our
that somebody's coming from
comprehension.
Mars in a UFO and
No,
playing
but
little
who
games
said
with our
Mars?
fighter jets.
Who said Mars?
Okay, from Pluto.
They're not playing
Jupiter.
games with our fighter
Uranus
jets.
is where it really is coming from, probably. It's where it's coming from everybody. This is right. Because I don't believe that these things are playing games with our fighter jets. Like,
They aren't playing games.
What are
They're
you-
not games. They're watching these things.
okay,
They're witnessing.
okay. And the government doesn't lie about anything, coronavirus.
It's
Oh,
not
wait,
the
wait, did that
government.
come
It's
out-
not the
did I
government.
just- did I
telling
say
us
that out loud?
It's not the government.
Who
The
is
government
it?
hides
Who
it.
is it?
It's the people that have come out from the government.
The crazy people that are
That's
like
what
one
That's
postal?
what the government tries to do.
Oh my gosh, no, I don't believe you for a second. Now, I'm not going to say there might not be other life forms, but I don't think they're visiting us. Like, I really honestly don't. That's like so it's like the Martians and Mars, just because I like to think that they're from Mars, sitting around doing a podcast saying that there's humans coming. No, we aren't.
No, I think that's happening.
No, we
it's
aren't.
just a different dimension, and it's like us humans. It's like there's other Earths out there.
So you're saying
That
that
are
there are
maybe-
people
this might-
driving the
that-
UFOs that are making it go from the water up into the solar system in seconds. Do you know how crazy? I'm taking you to Highland as soon as we turn this off. I'm done with you. You're making me nervous. I'm sleeping with one eye open. Do you know how crazy you sound? Listen back to this. That's a whole lot of crazy.
I'm telling you, it's happening.
Is that water in your cup?
I haven't
you want a
had a
juice?
drink yet.
You need to because you're talking weird.
Listen, you just need to get all the facts before you.
No, I think you need to get all the facts before you start headlining us again, like you always do with headlines.
Headlining.
Yeah, fighter
I'm not
jets
headlining.
see a UFO and that's the headline, and then you don't read the article, and the article said, "Oh, come to find out, it really wasn't. It was like lights from like a plane." And there's always an explanation.
Right.
You don't read the explanation. You just read the exciting headline. Or you listen to Joe Rogan.
Listen.
Anybody will believe anything that Joe Rogan says.
No, he doesn't believe it.
I don't either.
He questions the people.
I do too.
He does, I think, believe it. This stuff happens.
I don't. You just said he doesn't, but then he does.
No, I'm just saying it's not like he just goes, "Oh, okay, that happened." He questions it like
I
crazy.
don't.
But he doesn't refuse to believe something that could have happened.
That can't happen, Jeff.
You can't say something can't happen.
You're telling me that an unidentified flying object can go from the water, from our water, up into the universe in seconds.
I said thousands of feet.
Jeff, a drone can do that.
A drone can?
A drone, it could have been a drone. A drone can act quick. Maybe a drone lost its batteries in midair and fell to the ground. They're like, "Wow, did you see that UFO?" When in fact it was some 12-year-old flying his drone.
It's not working like that. It's propelling itself. It's.
I'm done.
I can't help but just laughing. I can't even talk about it.
Why?
Because you go off the deep end.
Me? Go off the deep end? Me? I think you're the one going off the deep end.
Jeez.
I'm being 100% logical and practical.
I
I'm
need
not
a
going off
freaking drink.
I'm not the one saying that there's little Martians coming down.
We're not going to. I didn't say anything about freaking little Martians.
Okay, actual human beings.
I didn't say human beings.
Then what? Life
I don't
forms.
even know what they are.
Life forms. There's something driving that little thing you're saying is going
Probably.
up in the air really
More than
quickly.
likely.
Jeff.
It could be the simulation, and they're messing with
Yeah.
us. Is what it could be. It's just
Oh,
like
here we
us
go.
messing with a little simulation of something.
No,
you know?
it's not. I hope
It's
you do get
electronic
abducted
work.
tonight for making fun of my keloid.
Why would you hope I get abducted?
Why would you make fun of something that I'm insecure about?
Because I can't even see it. I just wouldn't.
You were
mess with you.
staring right at it and you said, "Do you think we should name your keloid?"
Baby, it was fun. It's just a little fun
Oh,
banter.
okay.
Just a little fun.
Okay, wait until you're worried about something. Hey, Jeff.
Are you worried about it?
We're gonna name the village of your gray hairs on the side of your head.
We could.
That was good. Maybe next year you could be Santa when you're all gray.
It'll be a couple years. I don't think
I
I
don't
can get it. Yeah, that's true.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Y'all do know
I
we're
was
playing, right?
I was kidding.
I know you're kidding. It is ugly. I get it. I
I didn't
understand.
say anything about it being ugly. I never said anything about it being ugly.
You didn't outright say it's ugly, but like when you point out something of somebody, you're like, "Wow, that's big."
No, I just know it's something you talk about, so I wanted to.
So let's poke fun of it when you talk bad about it and say, "I think it looks terrible."
That's not.
I'm
the
taking
case.
this nose ring out. Well, I can't. I've already tried. I'm gonna have to go have
You
it
tried?
professionally removed. I told you that. You don't listen.
I know how to get you mad.
I told you
I
that
know
I
you
used
did.
tweezers in my fingers, and I was
know,
using
and
so
you
much
were
pressure.
worried
If I
about
slip, I'm gonna
slipping
jab my
into it.
yes.
Right.
I have to go see my boys and have him put his fingers up my nose again.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I work out with this guy that fixed my nose ring the second time, and we work out in the same gym, and now it's like I feel like we have a really different relationship. He's the only guy in the gym, including you, that's had his fingers up my nose.
It's a good point. I've never had my fingers in your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took my nose virginity.
He
Nope,
did.
that girl did in Atlanta when she first.
So your
stuck
first
me
time
in
with as a girl.
My first time that my nose
Your
virginity.
nose action was with.
I
a girl.
gave my nose virginity up to a girl. Yes, in
Who was
Atlanta.
better? Who was better?
Oh, she was way more gentle.
Was she?
Yeah, he was.
But did you want it rough? I mean, it depends on what you're into.
Well, at some point when he first started, I was like, okay, this isn't bad. But then he started getting rough, and I'm like, just hurry up and get it over with.
Oh, you don't.
But I don't know that
as
it
a
was
guy.
his fault. He had these little stubby fingers. Well, I don't even think it was his fault. But I honestly think that he put too big of a nose ring in, too thick of one, and that's why it's doing this.
Gotta hate it when the guy puts something too thick in.
Yeah. So I need to go get it fixed. I just need to take it out and just forget it, let
Get
it
a stud.
heal, and just, I don't know. Maybe try the other side, maybe not. Maybe just leave it alone. Maybe like, I've been there, done that. It's good, cool, fun. I have some cute pictures now. Let's just move on. Save it for the filters. Because you're staring at it right now. And now I'm so insecure. I'm so glad that I sit on the other side of you on the
looking at your
couch.
face. I'm not looking at it.
When we sit on the couch, I sit on my good side. You can't see the keloid, but when we drive in the car, I sit on the other side. But you're supposed to be looking at the road, so it should be okay.
This is true. I don't know
Because now
why
I'm
you're
very
worried.
insecure.
I don't know why you're worried
I'm
about
gonna
the
put a Band-Aid
keloid.
on it.
I was joking about it.
It's not funny.
I don't think
you
there's
don't
anything
joke
wrong
about
with it.
somebody's insecurity.
You're right. I apologize. Can we get through this?
I know of some insecurities you have, and I wouldn't want to name those.
That's true. I apologize. We can delete this podcast.
No, I'm not deleting the podcast. I'm a real person. I don't care. I'm just telling you.
I'm sorry. I was trying to make it more entertaining for the people out there at your expense.
At
And I
my
apologize.
expense. That's okay. It's all
It's going to
right.
end up being at my expense.
No, it's
is what
not.
it's going to be.
No, it's not. Just wait till we turn this microphone off.
Oh gosh. All right.
I'm just kidding.
I can fix you some wine.
Thanks
Will that
for
help?
sharing your foot duster.
Your foot feels better, doesn't it?
Yeah, if they just look better. They're real crusty.
They are. They're real crusty.
Well, like these people who send me DMs like, ooh, let me see a foot pic. I'm like, you don't even know what you're asking for. You do not know what you're... Gosh, that smells good. You do not know what you're asking for.
I don't think your feet are bad at all. I think you...
Listen at him backpedaling.
Honestly, I don't have a problem with your feet. I've always told you your toes are actually symmetrical.
My
they
toes
go in
are
a
good.
perfect line. You don't have like one sticking out. I bet that chili's ready.
Jeff makes some banging chili. My toes do go
That
in
does
line.
smell good.
My big toe is a little bit bigger, like as far as fatter,
Thicker.
which I won't tell you what my brother calls it because it's not nice.
It's not appropriate.
It's not appropriate.
I really don't see a problem with your feet.
Will you want me to go this way with it?
What's wrong with them?
See all the crusties?
That's just where you wear shoes and you work out a lot.
Okay, Jeff.
You could put the blue lotion stuff on it.
Well, next time your little blue Martians come down from Mars, ask them for some. Okay? Now he's flipping me off.
All right.
All right, are we done here?
I'm nervous to shut it off. Yeah, we're
Hi,
done.
Nate. Nate's here.
Do you have your charger?
My charger's downstairs charging your iPad.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Peace out.
Bye.